What up, though? What up, though? Ledge here. Back, a little nostalgic feel with my robe, man. I ain't worn my robe on air in ages. This was my Michigan Wolverines victory robe when we won the Natty, when we won some Big Ten titles. You know what I'm saying? So I'm bringing back the robe for a few times, man. Limited time only, though, like the chalupa. But what I'm here to say and talk about is the look ahead for the year of battle rap in 2025. I mean, we just pretty much wrapped up January and February for the most part, about to roll into March. Like three or four big events are coming up soon. And it just had me thinking about surf, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, from people that's been talking like he might be out this year or something like that, it's looking good and all that stuff. I'm just hearing things. I don't know. I don't have no real insider information on that. But, I was thinking about how much he is a void. He is a void. How much of a void? I don't know. That's not something for me to gauge. But his presence is gone. I ain't gonna lie, it does matter. No disrespect to some people, man, because I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all that's like have fake retired or semi retired, I don't feel y'all presence. Like no disrespect, but I can name some names and I don't be like, but I'll be like, I've never since they've been gone, I've never been like, yo, you know who we miss right now. But you know what I'm saying? Somebody like Surf who's just impactful in the ring and outside of the ring, in the venue, outside the venue, um, social media wise and music wise. He's definitely missed. So I was thinking about him. I was thinking about the year of champion of the year for 2025, this upcoming year, right? We still don't know who's going to win for 2024. I assume that's going to be between Rock and Av. I pick Av for me, but I'm looking at the contenders for this year, and it's really three people I think that got a legit shot if if everybody played their cards right. Because it's not about really the amount of battles you take; it's about the impact with the battles that you already acquire. So I look at someone like Surf if he was to return soon enough. You know what I'm saying? He got battles that's kind of just already in the fold for him, already in the fold for him, and I feel like he's a contender. I feel like Easy the Block Captain is a contender too because he still got possibles, mega matchups that's still on the table. Because with him being probably like the last true battle rap star, he hasn't went through the gauntlet yet of all of the big names. He got some big names on his resume, but he hasn't went through all of the legends yet. And then I would say a dark horse, and maybe I'm just kind of hype off of his last performance against Arsenal, but Mook. I think if Mook had four big battles and he was impressive in all four, I think he got a shot. So let's really just look at things. Let's look at what the potential of what this year could hold for all three artists. You ready? Let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the screen for you guys. So right here we got a possible surf schedule or surf matchups that could pretty much put him in a situation where he could be recognized as a champion of the year. And this hypothetical, right? You want him to just be out just for the sake that he's out and he's a free man. But we're gonna put it in battle rap perspective. Let's say he finally gets that matchup with Mook. Let's say he locks in with Easy to Block. Um, I noticed something about Surf too. When he's gone and he comes back and he's back in the fold, particularly at URL, he likes to go against who people think is like the hottest new face, like of the like that's running shit as far as the newer crop. And I think Swamp is looked at as like kind of the next wave of the top tiers over there at URL. So I think Surf would go against Swamp, and I actually think that'll be a fire matchup because I think they both are so unique that it'll be a good style clash. And then after that, I would just I don't know. I would just leave it at that. Maybe Iron Solomon. I know that's that's something that Iron Solomon brought up recently, if I'm not mistaken. He was a part of a telecat or a telethon for Bishop Bagante, on 15 Minutes of Fame. I think somebody had mentioned that he if he was to come back, I think he would still battle Surf, and I think Surf. I think at this point would probably take that battle. It'd be a good legacy battle. Not that he needs legacy battles, but it'd be something. You know what I'm saying? So that could be his resume. Mook, Easy, Swamp, Iron Solomon. That's impactful, man. And you put them on big cards, I assume, and you got some magic. Now for somebody like Mook, it's fairly simple for Mook. It's fairly simple for Mook. You get Hitman Holla in the matchup. Y'all been talking back and forth for a minute. You get a Hitman Holla, that's guaranteed a million plus view battle. You get Surf, guaranteed to be another million plus view battle. You get Eazy, another million. And then I think you finally cap off your legendary career with one of the other people that was considered Mount Rushmore for a long time in Hollow the Dawn. And if he could do that within this year, that would be amazing. And listen, I know it's only 4 names, 4 battles, but if Hitman, Surf, Easy, and Hollow is your 4, you in the ball game to me. Like, I'm quality over quantity. You in the ball game for me. And then with Easy, similar roles with a couple of extra names added. You got Mook, right? We mentioned Surf. And then this where his get a little bit different. Tay Rock. I know it seems like it'll never happen, but in battle rap, you never say never. You know what I'm saying? You never say never in battle rap. I never thought Verb would go back to the URL after, the him and Mook, or excuse me, I would never thought Mook would return back to URL after, Mook was on RBE saying that URL be paying people not to, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of throwing him under the bus and all that shit. Some of the things Verb done said about Beasley and all these people, and he done still been welcomed back. So for the right price, man, these niggas are capitalists. So for the right price, nothing's off limits, right? Nothing can nothing can be just shut down permanently. So I can see him and Rock battling again. Him and Twerk in a rematch. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wasn't really privy to that battle that they had years ago, when Eazy was just kind of getting his identity together before he was an algorithm bull and all that, and Twerk was on fire at the time. So, but a rematch for this, at this stage in their career, would be one of the few rematches I think should happen. And then lastly, Swamp. Him and Swamp be going at it. Now that I actually think this is more less likely to. I think this is less likely to happen, even more so than the Tay Rock battle, just because I don't think he and Rock got personal issues with each other. It seems like Swamp and Eazy kind of making it a little personal with some of the back and forths I seen and little things like that. But I don't know. Again, never say never, but I think it's the least likely. Not that it's unlikely at all, but those would be the 3 names to look out for as far as champion of the year, who's going to run the year. Like I said, if a Surf return could happen, if that looks good, that could be possible. If Mook wants to be active and battle, maybe, you know what I'm saying, every 3-4 months or whatever, and get those 4 battles in, it could look promising for him. And then, like I said, Easy can get a Mook, Rock, Twerk, Swamp. If Surf come home and get Surf, then he's in the ball game too. So, they all got somebody. They all got a case. Y'all let me know who got the strongest case. Could New Jersey Twerk be the dark horse for this year? I mean, has he battled Av yet? I think I'm still waiting on that battle. I feel like that battle was booked a couple of times, but I just never seen it materialize. Twerk get Av and Hitman on his resume and a few more other names. Twerk could be the dark horse. You know what I'm saying? He got Rex coming up. He got Rex coming up, right? And I feel like he got Rex, Vixen the Assassin, and I felt like he was on another card or something like that. So if he can get Hitman, you know what I'm saying? he can get some of these other names, man. It could be one of them. It could be one of them. He can get A Ward. He get A Ward. We could talk about something different. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put twerk name in there. You know what I'm saying? Another dark horse could be somebody like, I don't know, like a Fonz or a Real Sick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they be getting pretty good plates as well. Um, some of the indie guys that like aren't committed to a league, I don't think. Like I don't know if Bill Collector got a contract with URL still. I don't know if that's been renewed, but I feel like somebody like Bill, he be on big cards. He can get to certain plates, and so can Ill Will. You know, people like that. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting to see for this year. On the women's side, I didn't really do a deep dive into that. I felt like over the past 3 years, as far as women dominating, I feel like it's been a clear top four over the past 3 years. Give me post COVID. Let's go post COVID. So let's go after 2020. Let's go 2021 till now. I feel like there's been a clear four for me. Maybe I could squeeze in five, but I feel like a clear four for me has been Jazz, Miss Hustle, Coffee, and Vixen. I feel like those have been the four horsemen of the women. Like they've been really running shit, and I believe all four of them have won Wody. Hasn't all four of them won Wody during that span of time? I feel like all four of them got it. So I feel like those four have been running shit. So I think any one of those women could do it again. Um like I think Coffee has been consistent. She be battling overseas and doing dope shit like that. Jazz just battles some of the biggest names you can ever think of. It's Hustle again, the best performer out of the women. Controversial, but that helps. That helps sell. And Vixen is kind of like the people's champ. She's kind of like a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? She's a fan favorite. OnlyFans. All right, I was about to. All right, ain't but we about to get on out of here. I was about to go somewhere else with that. But yeah, man, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel on the look ahead. Who is looking like they could win Champion of the Year for this year, 2025? Um, who else? Who did I leave out? Who did I forget? Um, I was thinking about adding Briz to it, but I just know some Briz ain't never coming back probably, or he's gonna wait entirely too late, and then the buzz of him returning gonna be gone, something like that. Like I don't know. I think he's gonna come back, but I don't think it'll be this year. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel. Peace and love. I'm out.